Hello friends, welcome to my channel and thanks for watching this video. Friends, in this video we are going to discuss about Verizon Communications, and this is the long-term chart for it, and there are some interesting trends and which has happened and which will probably happen in the days to come. So it would be appropriate time for that to understand. And if you look at the long-term chart, what we could see that since 1984 till 1999, before the TMT or Y2K crash, the stock has given you a return of 757 odd percent. Since then, the last 2 decades, the stock has not been succeeded to uh, cross this high of 1999 or 2000, and you can call it as a range. So it's been inside the range for the last 20 odd years. So this is a big range, and the important or the interesting thing which we can see here right now is the stock is about to make a breakout, okay, on the upper side of the range. Now understand this and what could be the probable implications. So this is the range inside which the stock is currently trending right now. Now understand that if the consolidating range takes 20 years, obviously you should think about the range first. Why? Because probably it would take more for the stock to cross, either go beyond the resistance or fall below the support. Okay, now here what you can see that though the stock has been consolidating, the stock is now at the upper end of the range. That is the first thing. And second thing, whenever a stock consolidate like this, what you need to understand here is you should remain inside the range unless the stock made a breakout by itself or a breakdown. Okay, so now your important or big resistance level is at $62.91, and unless the stock make a breakout above 62.91 and stay above 62.91 or $63, you can't consider this as a breakout. Okay, and second thing, if it reaches towards 62.91 or 63 and falls below the range, then obviously this is a big resistance and supply comes in. So that's what you need to understand here. So unless there is a breakout or breakdown which has been confirmed by the stock itself, we are not going to uh, say that the stock is going anywhere, and it is obviously moving inside the range. So now your immediate support will come at around $54.44. Then you have 43.39. Then you have $38. Then 27, and then 24. This is the range, and this is the important, these are the important level with which the entire zone consists of. So understand this, that if I'm saying that these are the support zone, I'm not saying that this will again falls back. Obviously the probability are there, because technically if the range still persist, then either it will go up or down, but it will stay inside the range. So if it is on the higher end of the range, probably it will come down, and if it is at the lower end of the range, it will go up. Okay, so but the thing is, the situations are very conducive, and right now when the stock market is moving higher, we can see that there is a very good probability that the stock may go on the upside. Okay, so the stock may go on the upside and make a big, obviously made a big what you can say, a breakout, and a new trend will probably come into the picture. For that, the first thing that need to happen is the stock must sustain above 62 or 63 odd dollars, and then we are going to talk about our new range if that thing happens. Okay, else you have your support level. These are big support levels. Obviously it will take time to make or break a big trend. Okay, so now this is about this consolidating range. The second thing or the important thing that if a breakout happens, then obviously it means a new trend will probably start. Then how should we approach the trend and where does it leads to? Okay, so this is the important questions. For that, what we need to do or what we can do is we can just simply measure the length of the previous trend, which is 750 odd dollars. Sorry, 750%. We can replicate the same thing here, that if there is a breakout happens beyond $63 and the stock stay above $63 or above this range, then your big target or next upcoming target for multiple years will be around $209. Okay, so the thing is it will take probably couple of years, so at least 3 to 5 years, but we can say nowadays stocks are moving pretty fast, but we should be much more appropriate while selecting the targets and the time frame as well. If it happens before then it's a different thing, that you are getting something before time, but you should be reasonable above the targets, because market doesn't move uh, like this in all situations, that you spend a buck and after a week you are getting 10 $10 from that one, out of that one buck. So it will generate or it will double in couple of hours. That thing won't happen day after day. So things are conducive, but you should understand the rationale behind that and how the stock market moves over a period of time. So this is the end of the video. If you like this content, do share your thoughts in the comment section and subscribe my channel. Lastly, take care of your family and friends.